Welcome. Thanks for checking out OPSLAB. OPSLAB is a great tool for converting Excel-based business processes into a more scalable format. In this example, we're going to show you how to build a purchase order system from scratch using OPSLAB. First, let's check out the Excel file that we're using. You can see this is a pretty straightforward Excel file. Each tab represents a different set of data that we want to track. And each one of these tabs will be entered as a new database table in the OPSLAB system. Data can be imported from Excel files, CSVs, or via API calls to external services. Here we're using the Excel data. You'll notice the system extracts each sheet or tab from the Excel file so we can cherry pick which data enters the system. It's important to note that each tab will become its own table in the database. The next step is to tell OPSLAB what data types we want it to use for each column of our spreadsheet. Some of the available data types are phone numbers, currency, dates, text, JSON, XML, and numbers. In addition to the data types, we're also going to set up relationships between the different tables or tabs. This will allow us to join information from multiple tables and make things like pivots or database joins much easier to execute. It's important to set the relationships and data types correctly here because OPSLAB will automatically create a web form to power your database tables. You won't have to write any HTML or JavaScript code to enter the new data into the system. Basically, you're defining your web forms right here. The URL is showing you where you'll be able to post data to over the web. Here we're adding a relationship for our vendor. And then we'll add relationships for the cost center and department. This will make reporting much easier. Now we just need to complete our final table and the system will be ready to use. So we'll go ahead and add our last relation here. So now that all of our data looks good, we're going to go ahead and save. It'll finalize uploading the last table. And now all your data is in a scalable, backed up database. Since all of our data looks good, let's go ahead and check out the web forms that it created for us. You can see a web form was created for each one of the database tables. From here, we can delete or edit any one of these records in our database. This looks like a lot of columns, so I'm going to try to hide a few. Now it's much easier for me to digest my vendor list. Here we can add a new vendor. And let's check out our purchase orders. I want to add a new purchase order, but I can't really see the related data as well as I would like. So we can edit this form and change how the data gets pulled in from the relations that we set up earlier. We'll go ahead and click the edit button to edit the form layout. We'll find the field that we want to edit. And I'm going to tell it to display the department name instead of the department number, so I know what department I'm looking at. It'll still save the department number in the database though, so the data won't get messed up. I'll do the same thing for cost center. Now when I go to try to create a new purchase order, I can see my data makes much more sense. And my form's automatically created for me. Okay, thanks for checking out this overview of OPSLAB. There's many more things the system can do, like allow you to build serverless functions in Python or JavaScript. If you're not familiar with coding, you can use the drag and drop tool to just build workflows, to power your ETL, forms, or build your own apps. And there's a powerful reporting system powered by TAD to allow you to analyze your business processes and optimize them on the fly. Thanks. Go to the website, to the Contact Us section, and reach out to us, and we'll do a one-on-one demo with you and figure out how we can solve your problems.